This is a disclaimer. This podcast features 4 professional idiots who share their insights and anecdotes. This podcast is intended for entertainment purposes only. This podcast represents the opinions of the guests and should not be taken as medical, legal, or professional advice.
So I have a gaming set at 2. So, for me, you're pretty quiet, but I'm quiet? I don't know how this is going to work.
That's surprising.
So, Ramon lost his microphone, and PJ doesn't know how to use a USB microphone.
I do.
So they both came over, and I have a splitter, but I don't have a 3-way splitter. I have a 2-way splitter. So I don't know how to make 2 headphones work for 3 people. Can you grab, where's that other chair? Oh, okay.
Will this support
your bodice?
My bodice.
Probably not.
Maximus.
Probably not. I don't know.
Hey, did I leave my mic here the last time? Because I tore my house apart and could not find the microphone. You got any extra mics lying around?
Where would your microphone be?
I don't
think you brought it.
No, I did the last time.
You
but
did?
That's okay. Yeah, I might have taken it back with me. I don't know what the hell I did with it.
I don't know where it
If I left it, it would have just been right on this table. So if it's not in this room, it's not in this room.
So, sit.
Man,
Here,
it is
We're all crowding
dark.
around one mic.
It's really dark.
We live in a
What's going
dungeon.
on?
All right.
Okay, there's a PJ,
Except-
there's a Dan.
You put this on. Where's the other headset?
He follows the
Oh
directions.
my god! Why did you put that one on?
He
me
follows
that.
he follows the directions he's told.
Yeah, you told me to put headphones on, so I put more headphones on.
Speak. Oh my god, we're gonna be like this for an hour. I'm glad we're not posting the video component because this is stupid. Me and PJ are to give you,
You
some
look so
visual.
cute together there. It's adorable.
PJ and I are cheek to cheeks sharing
Yeah, we can see.
Not like an audio. Yeah, I know you can.
Those are the cheeks you can see.
I
Yeah, the other ones are having way more fun.
don't know what that means.
Your cheek to cheek.
I'm pretty sure you do, Dan. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know what you do. So, okay, so we know the topic. I can't think with you. Your face is almost touching my face.
I gotta
can't
fart.
think. God damn
That's
it!
not helping.
Run.
Run away! Don't look back.
Okay.
Why
Turning
is
max
your-
volume,
why-
right?
Why is your camera so dark, Dan? Like, you guys look like you're...
Part of it's kind of a dark room to begin with. Can you go turn that light on in that closet?
Yeah.
Or we could get some natural light in here. Is
No, those are nailed to the
Okay. Cool. Dan just has a
I have
danger room here.
blackout curtains.
Yeah, but you don't have to freaking nail them to the wall. you
No.
psycho.
The light is not allowed in here.
Okay.
You can hear just fine, right? Now you can. Oh, good. If you lean on me, you can hear.
Yeah.
Good.
You know me.
Son of a bitch.
Can't hear.
Part of it is the software. Ever since they updated, it's up there, dude.
Oh.
You moron. Ever since they updated the newest Mac OS, the little camera I bought does not support the software to actually zoom and control it. So it's just set at whatever it's set at. And it's kind of a dark room. Alex, you're having way too much fun staring at PJ and I cheek to cheek.
In the dark.
Oh, yes, all the fun.
All right. Well, people got schedules to keep, so let's go ahead and get this going.
Alex is just happy to be here. He doesn't feel good, and you guys are just wasting, his precious sleep time at the moment. Just FYI.
Sorry, Alex. Thanks, Patrick. Anyways,
It's okay.
Yeah, for making you feel terrible. I'm trying to make you feel as terrible as Alex looks.
what are you sick with?
I don't want to get into all the gross details. There are gross details
Oh
I'd
no,
rather
it's
not
a
get
stomach
into.
bug. It's a stomach
No.
bug. Oh no. All right, we'll race through this then. And Patrick, remember, we're on a comedy podcast.
Well, I thought everything I said was absolutely hilarious, at least to me. I don't give a fuck about you. So.
All right, shut up. Who am I bouncing off of? Did
Probably the
anybody
guy
else
that
hear
you're
that?
sitting next to.
Oh no.
I don't hear any of that.
Okay. I barely heard it.
If you're talking into
Okay.
one mic and the other mic is close enough to pick up your voice.
No. All right. It's basically negligible. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Overqualified Idiots. If this is your first time, shut up! I'm doing the intro.
Deep breath.
If this is your first... Oh, my God. Okay.
If this
If this is your first time
episode
joining...
you're
I
listening
fucking
to,
hate you.
folks,
I hate you
you're
so
really
much. You're doing this on
disappointed.
purpose.
Super disappointed at this point.
I'm going to redo all that.
Fix it in post.
Fix it in pre. Shut up.
No, if we fixed it in pre, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Welcome back, everyone, to Overqualified Idiots. If this is your first time tuning in, this is a podcast where four professionals from different fields, typically different fields, come together to share their stories and talk about whatever we want to that given day, coming from medicine, pharmacy, engineering, and law. But today we have a special episode. We got rid of that pesky engineer, and we replaced him with an extra lawyer and an extra pharmacist. My name is Dan Casey. I didn't even do the intro last episode. I've completely forgot how this podcast works. It's been so long since we've consistently recorded. I am Dan Casey, MD, primary care sports specialist. I am joined today by my brother, Patrick Casey, JD.
I'm just questioning whether my brother can actually speak English today. I mean, that's his third attempt at the intro. Just so you know, because you won't hear it in post-production. But he messed up the intro 3 times. It hasn't been that long since we've done this show. But hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Also joining me today is Alex K, also JD.
Hello.
How are you doing, Alex? Never mind, don't
good.
answer that question. All right, moving on.
I'm doing well enough.
Well enough. Okay. Is it at least on the upswing? Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I'm slowly feeling better.
Okay, good. And, well, I almost said last but not least, but we have 2 more. I guess you guys are just one person to me.
Yeah, why?
Ramon!
Hi.
Talk into the microphone.
I was told there'd be donuts here. There are no donuts.
No.
Now I'm sad.
Well, you lost your microphone, so you had to come here. And PJ, I'm convinced, doesn't know how to use a USB microphone.
For the record, I didn't try again.
Okay. That's worse, in my opinion. That's worse.
Hey, it's a lot of effort to plug it in, and then what is it? USB? What's A? What's the first one? What's
B.
directional? B.
B.
Is there a USB A?
Probably,
There's
but
a
we don't use
USA.
it. We don't.
Hey, now it's too difficult. You got to figure out which direction it goes. I don't know, man.
So I should have gotten him a
Yeah,
USB-C
why
mic, so where it could
Or just get one of those cups with string at the end of it.
just have him. You know, your voice is loud enough for that. It would probably still be about the same audio quality.
Yeah, that's fair.
PJ, say hi.
Hi.
All right, good. Anyway, so yeah, this is a podcast. I do want to start this off.
This is a podcast. That's the glowing review. It is a podcast.
We try. I try. I at least put in effort.
You don't have to prove over and over again that you are an overqualified idiot. It's okay.
Yeah.
We already know. Keep going.
I haven't quit yet. It's fine. I do have to issue a correction. Last week I said something that actually, after reviewing some of the lectures I didn't go to at my conference, turns out I was wrong about. I said that PRP didn't have great evidence. So PRP, platelet-rich plasma injections, they're not new. They're new-ish in the medical world. They're just gaining traction because the evidence is actually really good for them for tendon problems. But for arthritis, the evidence has been pretty lukewarm. But there is some evidence suggesting that they're basically like a cortisone shot. You get 6 to 12 weeks of relief, and then typically symptoms start to return. So very temporary, very expensive for something that's very temporary. But there's new research that suggests they actually have better pain scores and better function scores at the end of a year compared to either cortisone steroid shots. or the gel shots, the hyaluronic acid shots. So I wanted to correct myself. I was wrong before, because I'm pretty sure no one comments on anything, but if they did, it would be to correct me. So I'm going to do it myself.
But you know what? That's the beautiful thing, and that's what science-based medicine is all about. You wait for data to change what you know, and you've got to be open-minded and look at all the data. So that's good.
Yeah, I'm a scientist.
That's a good approach to medicine.
I'm a
You
scientist.
we'll never know the objective truth for anything, but we'll just go off.
We'll get close.
Yeah,
we'll make approximate guesses.
The more data shows up, and you remain skeptical, and you change your behaviors based on the best evidence we got.
Yeah. So anyway, small talk. That's my small talk. Someone else talk.
So we've had this kind of question at work, kind of, and I think you two are perfectly suited for like that. Basically,
you're too suited.
Basically, can I call you two suits, and is that offensive?
To the lawyers.
To the lawyers.
You're gonna call us two
It's
suits?
a derogatory term.
Right, is it a derogatory term? That's what I want to
You're a
know.
lawyer. Like, you're just a bunch of suits. Or look, we got the two suits over
Right.
here looking at us.
I don't know. I don't think
Right.
that's hilarious, but
That joke fell flat.
Who
Damn.
got upset
Well,
that you called
you
them
just
a suit?
No, we weren't sure if it
don't
was
call me a four-letter word.
like we wanted to say that about people walking in and checking out a pharmacy, but we also didn't want to
so
offend
do you
them.
know how many times? Do you know how many times I'm sitting in like a mediation or a meeting with my client, and they're talking to a relative, and they just tell them, I'm here with the lawyer. I'm permanently the lawyer to my clients. I'm never like Patrick. I'm not human to them anyways. So what does it matter whether you call me a suit?
You are a service provider.
I'm
yeah, I
a
mean, that's what
lawyer.
happens.
I'm sitting right
That happens
next
to me all the
to
time.
my client who talking to her mom and says, yeah, I'm sitting here with the lawyer. And I'm like, I just shake my head. You've been calling me Patrick like all day. And then you call me the lawyer. Yeah, all right. Sounds
Well,
good.
they gotta explain, like, who's Patrick? And it's my lawyer. And there we go. We're back to square one. They're saving themselves a step.
I have the same thing in the doctor's office, but I never put that much thought into it. I never, like, people would get off the phone as I walk in the room. Oh, the doctor's walking in. If someone calls, I'm like, oh God, I've been expecting this all day. Let me answer and just tell them to wait. Oh, I'm with the doctor. I never thought about it that hard. I don't think I felt that was a normal behavior. I guess I should be
Nobody-
more offended.
Nobody
yeah, next time that happens,
nobody
to
actually
Patrick, you should
asked
cry at
Doctor
them,
Who.
like, I have a name, you know.
Doctor Who. I don't know if you're making a pun, but no, not really. I actually have had
Usually
one
is.
patient. This was a month ago, so this stood out in my mind. I had a patient who was like, "Oh, I'm with Dan," and I'm like, "That felt weird. You don't call me by my first name," because I had met both the husband and their wife. So I almost prefer the doctor part, but because when people call me my first name, it feels weird now.
My baloney had a first name.
Yeah. Anyways, PJ, you spoke up. Your turn. How are you?
Yeah, that was my turn. I was asking if I could call them suits.
Oh, okay. Well, that was an interesting discussion, I guess.
I
Ramon, how are you?
I still didn't get an answer.
Yeah, I'm getting over being sad about the lack of donuts, but such is life.
You'll get over it.
Yeah, I've been trying to slim down anyways. I'm getting smaller. I need to be less people.
Need to be less people. Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, I kind of figured out how Alex is doing. Is there anything new, exciting, happy in your world?
for me, have a job offer in hand, doing a final interview tomorrow for something else, and then seeing which I'm gonna go with, basically. So
Awesome.
yeah, job stuff,
Congratulations. That's cool.
developments. Yeah,
Well, sweet, man. That's always big news. Patrick, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm fine.
God damn it. I swear to God.
We're
Well, what did you want from me? Do you want me to tell you?
Oh,
that,
nothing
you know,
straight, man. Just
you
keep
know,
being
okay,
serious.
so-
It's
so
fine.
here we go. So Willow, as a freshman, threw 31 feet 3 inches in shot put and won her conference.
Holy crap. That's almost as far as I threw. Jesus.
And then Alex just made dean's lists for his second semester with a 3.92. So good stuff
Heck
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your prodigies. They're your progeny is our prodigies. That was hard to say. Sorry, I tried to make that smoother.
Words are hard, but yeah, no, I mean they're not just smart and athletically gifted. They're also nice people too. So that helps.
That's the more important part in my mind. But
Completely not my
opinion
fault
doesn't
that they're nice.
matter. I believe you. Anyways,
Mhm.
so if anybody didn't have any other exciting, riveting tidbits of small talk, I figured we've delayed enough. We can get right into the meat and potatoes of the episode. So I'm going to start this with a small story. I forgot the story. Hold on.
Good job.
Listen, I woke up 10 minutes before we started recording.
Well, it's on you, fool.
Yeah.
Get an alarm.
Well, I mean,
I did
Ramon,
set an alarm, but I
you know,
snoozed it
why
like
would
3 times.
why would he get up earlier than 10 minutes before? It's not like you were going to be on time.
Yeah, that's true. Touche.
Oh my God, what was the story? Oh, okay, I got it. All right. So this story comes from Nicole, my wife, in her primary care office. She had a patient come in, a woman who was trying to qualify for disability. Her prior pregnancy, she basically went into heart failure, which is a bad thing. There is such a Patrick's face. God. Yes.
Like, well, no shit, that's a bit heart failure. Bad.
It's not, because ultimately the treatment is get the baby out, and then it's a high-risk pregnancy, and the treatment is get the baby out, but obviously she wanted to keep the baby. So she I don't know all the details, but basically she was applying for disability. She was having difficulty because she smokes weed every day and was running into a lot of, basically she recovered. She was doing fine after the pregnancy. The treatment was administered. The baby was out and the baby was doing fine.
That baby was probably really chill, too. That's a chill baby.
Yeah. So she
Eats
just,
a lot, too. Go figure.
she wants social work to help her because her 4 kids are too much to take care of, which I totally get that. Now that I'm a parent, I understand that. I have 1 and he is a lot.
Do you think 4 chill babies add up to 1 normal baby?
4 real chill babies. They're all just hanging out on the couch. I guess if you're not running around chasing them down, being feral toddlers. Yeah.
Well, because you figure they're all throwing cannabis at each other. So.
No, it's fine. It's just you don't get to keep the kids when they test positive for Schedule 1 narcotics. It just doesn't happen, regardless of whether you've got a prescription. And I'm doing air quotes right now. So
really?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you know,
All right.
CPS will come and take your kids if your kids test positive for intoxicants. Yeah.
Is that in Minnesota?
That's
across the board?
That
I don't know.
I believe that should be pretty consistent from state to state. That, you know, when they do testing, they typically test for narcotics, especially. I just know here what happens here. I can't speak to the rest of the world.
Yeah, fair enough.
I find it highly unlikely that her kids are coming out super chill. And
Point. Okay, let's get back to the story.
Oh,
I don't know if she has chill babies. I don't know if there's 4 chill babies to 1 feral toddler. I don't know.
if that's the going rate.
So all of this happens. She goes to Nicole. She's filing for disability. She wants to get not legal, but marijuana prescribed, which Nicole doesn't do. And she wants to have another baby. Mind you, this was 1 sentence after she said, I don't want any more kids. Or no, she said, these kids are driving me crazy. I need help. I need a social worker. I need someone to help me out in some way with these crazy 4 non-chill kids. But I want another baby. I want to be pregnant again. And it's like, ma'am, you just almost died in your last pregnancy. What do you mean you want to get pregnant again? The OB said you shouldn't. And she goes, well, I'm going to. So when a doctor says don't do something, like there are very few things that I explicitly say, do not do this. These are the rules. Don't try this at home. And that's the theme of the episode. So that's what I'm leading off with, because I don't know, there were so many twists and turns in that story. I couldn't wrap my head around the mental gymnastics of I can't stand I guess she just really likes being pregnant.
No. She really likes the money that she gets from the government and her baby daddy to take care of her. Let me be cynical for a moment. Just be a little bit.
I mean, and I'm not. That's so unlike you. So yeah. But I wanted to see who had stories of just like, don't do that. Don't ever do that. Why would you do that? Don't do that. Oh, I did that. You know, those kinds of stories. Now, I figured in the medical field and law field, engineering, I don't know how many space stories Ben Engineer would have had to offer, but I figure we all have some. Tell you what, let's have Alex lead off, because patent law, I assume that really the don't try this at home of facet of like crazy ass things people make or try to patent have got to be ridiculous.
So Yeah, there's quite a variety of things that people have tried to patent and gotten actual patents on that are absolutely buck wild. The sort of kind of like the fun thing with patent law is that just because you were able to get a patent on something doesn't mean it's something you could actually practice. You don't have to be able to practice the patent necessarily in order to get a patent on something. So, for example, things that would be unreasonably dangerous to own or to manufacture yourself without certain licensures, just because you have a patent doesn't mean you can just go ahead and make it.
Oh,
And
that makes sense.
prime little example of that would probably be this little this fun little thing that I found.
Are you sending it
So
in
the
Discord?
patent.
Or
Yeah,
you have it up?
I
You have
put an
pulled up.
image in the Discord of the main picture of it for you guys.
Let me pull it up.
It is letters patent number 269766
Oh my god!
from 1882. It is an animal trap. Is the name of this invention. So
That's
Dan,
not
before
long
I
enough ago for how ridiculous this picture is.
Oh, I know.
I get that that's 140 years, but that's still not long enough.
The introductions of these patents back in the day are just like a little bit more flowery in language. And Dan, don't tell anybody what the picture is just yet before I get through this first little paragraph here.
Oh God!
To all whom it may concern, be it known that I, Yaz Alexander Williams of Fredonia in the county of San Saba and the state of Texas, have invented certain new and useful improvements in animal traps. And I do hereby declare the following to be a full, clear, and exact description of the invention, such as will enable others skilled in the art to which this pertains to make and use it. So
The art of making traps or overkill?
this particular trap. The patent is 1 page long, basically. And I think, honestly, the picture just does it more justice than anything else. And
Oh my
Dan,
goodness.
I'd like you to go ahead and describe this picture in as much detail as you like.
So it kind of looks like a little opening to some wooden slats, and it looks like, oh God, is it Tom as the cat and Jerry's the mouse? Jerry's poking his little head out, and there's a little mouse on what looks like a wooden setup with a little bit of cheese at the end and a wire attached to the trigger of what I believe is a Magnum revolver pointed at the mouse, cocked and ready to go. That mouse is about to be missed and fur.
I believe that to be a Smith & Wesson, but I could be wrong.
Could be.
I don't know, man. It's too big. It's too. This picture's from
It's
140 years
literally
ago. I felt people were still.
A gun that's bigger
Oh
than
my
the
God.
rat that it is aimed at, is what I will say.
You
Yeah.
got to picture that scene in Boondock Saints where they shoot the cat and it's
Oh, where they shoot the
cat.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just
Same
splattered.
concept. Same concept with the rat here. It's gonna be.
Well, here's the good
It's
news: the
gonna
gun
be
is pointed
a stain.
into the rat hole or mouse hole, so all of the debris, all the debris, is going into your inner walls. It's fine. You don't have to clean it
It's
up.
fine.
It just
Everything's
stays there.
fine. Yeah. God forbid
This
to
is
be a
like why
ricochet
people.
and kill Bobby Sue.
Oh God, yeah. Think of what's downrange. Fortunately, it looks like the gun is pointed slightly down, so I think it's just going to go into the floorboards or into the baseboards behind the wall. That's fine. That's probably fine. Yeah, what the fuck? Who thought this was okay?
It's a little much.
Oh my god! This brings up a legal question for you guys that I have. I'll let you finish, Alex. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, I mean, I was going to kind of get to the legal issues of this and why I say do not try this at home. There's some classic court cases. I actually can't remember the name of the main one off the top of my head, but the general principle was that someone put a spring gun at a house that was getting repetitively broken into by people, and the spring gun went off and shot someone who was regularly breaking in onto the property. You can't do that under the law. That is not an acceptable thing.
Right,
We don't
the
think it's
burglar
okay to
can
defend
sue
property
you.
with lethal force.
Right.
Mhm.
Isn't it? So this is how it's explained to me, and I want to run it by you and make sure I'm not misunderstanding it. That when it comes to traps, especially something with lethal force, you can't, home alone your house and leave it be. Even if you're getting regularly broken into, that a burglar can break in, get injured, have physical harm done to them by this fucking cartoon setup, and sue you and win. Not the fact that, oh, they're breaking in your house, they're obviously doing something wrong and they shouldn't be there. It's because the trap itself doesn't discriminate. That if someone is like away and like police do a wellness check on you, the trap doesn't know any better. So the fault isn't on the trap.
Wow.
The fault is on the person who set it. So if you did lethal force on a
you
police
have
officer,
you
for
have a
example.
duty to people that enter your property, and there are different types of enterers of your property that we recognize in property law. So ones that spring to mind are like invitees, people you actually like solicit to come onto your property, and then you might have trespassers, as this would be the case.
Right.
You still owe certain duties of care to trespassers as you would to other people as well. You have
I
a
see.
duty not to be willfully and wantonly causing problems, basically, like traps, things that you know are likely to go off and cause significant bodily harm to someone. It is also kind of generally recognized that you can't use lethal force to defend mere property. So
I
the
see.
whole concept of like you can use a gun on yourself to protect yourself, that is a very different thing from using a gun to defend property by itself. And it
Understood.
depends on your jurisdiction, different rules apply on all of this stuff. But as a general principle of tort law, you're going to run into a situation where you're not going to be barred from filing a lawsuit just because you were trespassing on the property, because they used way too much force to defend it. And
so it's the degree of the trap. I see. So like the paint can on a string
No.
falling off.
it's
and
not
hitting
the
someone's
it's not
head.
the degree.
You're
Oh,
missing
damn.
the point here.
I know. I
Here's
was doing
what he's
that
saying is
intentionally.
this.
Wow.
It's a duty of care that you owe to everybody that's walking down the street. You owe duties of care to people that may or may not come on your property, even if you don't expect them to. And you can't have abnormally dangerous activities occurring on your property without some kind of notification or protection to dumbasses that would stumble onto it, not limited to, but including, the local children in your neighborhood, so to speak.
Yeah, and that's why substations and things have to be like marked clearly to keep people from like wandering into like dangerous electrical equipment. Like there are invisible threats that are part of modern society. You have to label it and let people know, because otherwise bad shit can happen, because it did all the time for a while there.
Yeah. So spring gun in the front door, bad.
Yeah.
Bad idea. Don't try that at home.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be unexpectedly killed for opening a door, then that's not a great situation to live
That's
in.
an unreasonable amount of force, I understand.
Yes.
I saw a video of a woman, it was a porch pirate, who was running and stealing someone's package. And as she ran from the car to the front porch of the person, they picked up the package and they started running back. They stepped in a divot and she broke her ankle. And obviously didn't get away with the package, but she ended up suing them. And I never found out the actual result of that court case. Does shit like that?
My guess is it would be dismissed.
Okay.
That's probably,
it's like she's running,
Yeah,
which
you owe it.
You should.
Yeah. It's an issue of due care to again a trespasser, because obviously nobody invited that bitch to the property. But anyways, you can edit that out. So nobody invited her to the property.
Exactly.
And so a divot is not an abnormally dangerous or deadly condition. It's pretty common for people's yards to have divots and little holes in the grass or in the dirt. So no, that would be not something that would survive a motion for a summary judgment or some type of rule 12
So it
motion.
So it almost falls under this like reasonable. I mean, that's all practicing law, interpreting law. It's all this sort of what's reasonable, what isn't.
Weasel words.
But that's the idea.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I didn't know if you had any more. Otherwise, I was going to move on.
So I do have one last
that was
follow-up
the main one. It's just a very dramatic example of, A, don't try this at home in reality, and also that poor fucking rat.
The poor rat.
So
Don't use this trap.
hypothetically, if you do home alone your house, but you ask permission from the robber that are you a robber, then can you home alone them?
No.
Oh God, yeah. What if you
not
put a
a defense.
disclaimer?
Consent being a defense to deadly force.
For bodily harm.
Well, what is that? Yeah, there's those.
No.
Oh my God, I have so many more questions now.
You can consent to physical force, right? I mean, we
Yeah, you
consent
can
to
consent
physical
to a
force.
significant amount of physical
Right.
force.
Like you go boxing, UFC, football, even
sign a
basketball,
waiver.
and even soccer to a limited extent is.
But you can't consent to your own death.
You cannot consent to your own death because most laws prohibit you from assisted suicide. That's essentially what you're suggesting. It's a little bit beyond what you're saying, PJ.
So you could get the robbers to sign a consent form.
Right.
Like, oh, hey, I see you're here to steal, my Xbox. So here, do you want to sign this waiver? And you can go for the Xbox, but you have to go through my obstacle course.
You have to go through the gauntlet.
Non-lethal. You might get some bruises, but here's all the items listed. And
I think that fact pattern might be acceptable.
Think about your favorite crazy ass game shows. Like the kind of like shit they put people through on game shows. Like you go jumping through things, you get knocked around by physical force. Like
you put a paper on your front door.
You win prizes.
Consent to BDSM. I mean, that probably leaves more bruises than your obstacle course, Ramon. So,
well, that was going to be part of it too.
He did list out.
That's for the PS5. That's the
Xbox. and a free controller.
There you
go. Oh my god.
Where's the controller been though?
You Looney Tunes. Oh god, no. In that room, I'm not sure. You put a disclaimer, just a written piece of paper on. I'm going to say it's with crayon because I want to push the extent of physicality of this. You list out what's in the house in terms of traps. You say the physical harm can come, but not likely lethal force. And sign at the bottom if you'd like to proceed with breaking into this house. Is that? No, that can't. No,
potentially.
It could be all right, cool.
Written in crayon on a napkin and signed by both parties, and potentially it could be upheld.
What are you doing next weekend, Ramon?
After this, I'm going to set some stuff up. I got a whole box of crayons.
My house.
Yeah,
right. don't.
I love
do
how this
that,
very quickly turned
That's
into,
a don't try that
at
home.
Don't try this at home, too. How can we legally try this? Well, okay. Disclaimer: listeners, don't do this. Yeah. I don't think anybody signed a consent form. That's where he went wrong.
Yeah, he should have.
Not the lethal. Well, the lethal force probably was a bit much. So, all right,
a foot or an ankle.
Patrick, I figure we could stay on the law train for you for a bit.
Sure.
What do you got?
Oh my God. To even narrow it down to one thing is very difficult. But I believe that, it would be helpful for people who, especially those who are habitual alcoholics, to buy their own PBT tests, because driving down Riverfront Drive here in Mankato with a 0.36 is probably not a good idea.
0.36?
I wouldn't try that. Yeah. 0.36. Yep.
I thought that 0.32 is the point where people start dying. Isn't that?
Well, I mean, that's the LD50. That's where it kills the average person.
Habitual alcoholics they're just built differently. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, they're built different.
They're superpowers.
Metabolizing alcohol is a superpower. Well, that's what Captain America could do, right?
They're the Forgotten Avenger.
The Forgotten Avenger.
With 0.4s or and above. 0.44, I think, is one I read. But, driving down the middle of the road, like Mr. Miyagi says, go left side safe, right side safe, middle gets squished just like grape. But apparently if you drive down the middle of the road, you knock down, traffic control devices, you knock down lamps, you put your car up and you drive half on the curb, half off the curb.
See, now that's the Marvel movie I want to see.
Marvel, get on it, man.
You then disable your vehicle. You disable your vehicle, and then you continue to try to drive the disabled vehicle, and then the police find you, and you wonder, you pontificate to them as to why are they bothering you on this sidewalk? I mean, there's that. So, like Ron White always said, I have the right to remain silent, but I did not have the ability. So that was one thing of don't try that home. Don't drink to your blackout and have your keys anywhere near you. I'm sorry, folks. It's just not a good idea. This is funny, but the PSA is you hit a human being and it's not funny anymore. But don't try this at home. How about all my stories have alcohol or drugs involved? I really just don't know how to find one that doesn't. So, this one starts with somebody putting their frozen pizza in the oven with the cardboard on. No, that's not the story. I'm sorry.
Shut up.
No,
fuck you. Nothing came of it. It's fine. You can try it at home if you want.
How about this? How about
you just have to be incredibly lucky.
Don't try this at home. If you're going to start a meth lab, please don't put it in the back of your 2-door Honda Civic. That's probably not a good idea.
Oh.
You created yourself a mobile bomb. Not a mobile meth lab, but a mobile bomb. And you're killing yourself in the process of cooking your meth.
Nice.
What's the next one?
I don't think people that cook meth are all Walter White. I think the majority of them are probably not as savvy.
But you know what, though? I imagine the people with the Honda Civic Lab thought to themselves, there's food trucks, there's mobile grooming for pets. Why not a mobile meth lab? The meth comes to
Well,
you.
when you're high on meth, I'm sure
You
that
mean they were
sounds
jumping
like
on the
a good idea.
bandwagon?
They were jumping on the bandwagon.
But,
Oh my god. God damn.
Jumping on the meth wagon.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most of my don't try this at home type stuff involves, significant amounts of alcohol or drugs and the use of, motor vehicles. I mean,
Got it. So drink alcohol in moderation or with people who can supervise you.
Yeah.
Don't do hard drugs.
Yep, absolutely.
And don't drive on said substances. Well, you're just boring.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's all very reasonable advice.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you watch the CCTV footage of the one case I was just talking to you about, you would have thought it was damn funny. You would have thought it was something like on Funniest Home Videos, like doink, doink, doink. Oh, I'm driving up on the curb. Oh, look at me drive down the road, like yeah, and then disable my vehicle on the sidewalk.
Nice.
It was amusing to say the least. But I really do think that people do have alcohol, substance abuse problems and just do dumb shit. And if you want to share yourself to the world that way, just do it in a less dangerous activity like walking or trying to walk with that kind of alcohol on board. That's still going to be just as amusing.
Go outside and do a silly walk.
Shambling. But I don't recommend ever doing that at home, in public, period. But like I always say, I've never met Blackout Pat, so but I'm always supervised.
I don't think I've met Blackout Pat either.
Good for you.
All right. Well, moving on. I want to hear from one of the pharmacists. Let's start with you, Ramon.
I don't know if I have any do not try this at home stories.
I can go first.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, wait.
This one.
Wait. Let me ask this though. What is the cat? I need a thing. Hold on. I prepared for this. Is what I thought. Where's the? Is it this one? Hold on, it's loading. The cat update. Oh fuck! I already fucked it up. The cat name update of the week.
Yay! So this week's winner for cats was this tiny cat. Weighed 6 pounds.
Oh my god!
Whose name was Reign of Terror.
Was it spelled Rain? REIGN?
Like it's the Reign of Terror.
Was the owner Robespierre?
Maybe. Who knows? But I just picture this tiny little angry cat with fleas.
With fleas? You're getting flea medicine.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh god. All right. Is that HIPAA? Is that cat HIPAA?
Probably. It's fine though.
Okay. There's many cats named Reign of Terror. I'm sure.
Who's suing for the HIPAA violation?
Reign of Terror might call their lawyer. Might get that
Reign
little
of
phone.
Terror. The kitty suit. The kitty suit.
The kitty suit. Reign of Terror is going to hire a cat in a suit, a cat suit.
Yeah, I'm going to have 2 cats show up at my front door. One's going to
serve you.
Yeah, serve
with
me
papers.
With their little paws, push forward a little napkin with some treats on it.
They tried to find a lawyer to take up the case, but he fled.
Oh my god, that was good.
Which, if they show up at my door, what I'll do is just
PJ.
take a grocery bag and shake it at them. And
Yeah.
they hate that sound and they'll run. So
jangle some keys. Hold on. Is it gonna work? There we go. I'm a little slow with the sound effects. I'm sorry, guys.
It's not hard to avoid legal
Just the
problems
sound
with
effects.
cat lawyers.
Cat lawyers. All right, PJ, how about you? Do you have any don't try this at home stories?
They all kind of blend together after a while. The highlights I remember: do not try dry eye drops like Sustain and stuff like that. Don't try to reattach your retina with that.
Oh God, hold on. What? I'm sorry. One more time. I'm a little slow. What? Patrick, I don't know if you froze or are you just frozen in fear.
Basically, this is early on in my
just-
career as
just-
a retail
I
pharmacist.
was just thinking Darwin Awards, but go ahead, PJ.
But guy insists he has a detached retina. Sir, you need to get yourself to the hospital. No, but can I try these? And he sits there and argues with me for 2 hours. I'm like, cool.
I mean, at the end of the day, the answer is yes, you can try them. But as a medical professional, I'm saying you should go to an emergency ophthalmologist so you can save your eyesight. Oh my God. Did he say how he did it?
No, he was kind of strung out, so I don't think he knew what was going on.
I think we know how it happened. All right.
What was the other one? Oh,
He was driving down
drugs
the
and
middle of the
alcohol.
road.
probably. The other one that sticks out was, hey, where's the sewing kits? Oh, are you making a sweater? No, I something opened up. I have a flesh wound. I'm going to sew it back up.
Oh my God.
Oh, are you a nurse or something? No, I've never done this before, but I know how to sew.
Suturing is just sewing with human flesh. It's fine. Oh my God. Jesus. I haven't. Oh man.
In your own human flesh. Yeah.
You have a different patient population than I do.
Well, it's just people off the street. You don't have to have insurance to shamble up to the counter and ask if you can sew your arm back. You don't have to have an appointment for that.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
So I have one more that just reminded me of this patient I saw. This happened 2 weeks ago, actually, so it's very fresh in my mind. Or a week? No, that was this week. This week felt like 2 weeks. We had this poor older lady. I think the only reason it stands out in my mind is because she was very angry, like cartoony level of angry. But she came in and she had fallen out of bed. And so she moved to a new house 2 weeks ago. And so 2 days later, she fell out of bed and broke her back. She decided to try to get up, not call 911, and to walk it off. And apparently it was in excruciating pain and walked around for several days on a broken spine. Burst fractures, 2 of them. So basically her vertebrae, I mean, to give you some context, their spine is like a series of cinder blocks with mortar in between, but the mortar is a jelly donut. So that's like what your vertebrae and your discs are. When you bulge a disc, you squish the jelly out and it's rubbing on nerves. She burst, like exploded the cinder blocks. So for 2 or 3 days, she walked around, tried to live her life, and eventually couldn't because her legs weren't working. So she got a neighbor to take her to the ER. She came into me, and we're getting an emergency MRI, stat MRI, getting to a spine specialist, doing all these things because she had full neurologic function in the ER. They were like, "All right, don't walk. Good luck. Bye." So they come to see me. Why me? Not sure. I don't take care of those.
Why me?
Why me? But I think the reason it stands out in my mind is she's like, well, I'm going to go home and I'm going to walk in and I'll just take ibuprofen. I have a bleeding ulcer, but I'm going to take ibuprofen and I'm just going to deal with the pain. How long does this take to heal on its own? Like anywhere between 6 to 8 weeks, probably. She's got mad at me for that. And B, if you keep walking on it, it won't. So don't. I'm going to give you a back brace. Oh, I can't wear one. I have a FUPA. They can adjust it. We can fit you for your FUPA. And you need to go see the spine specialist. I don't want to see any more doctors. Okay.
I'm going to go home. I'm going to get some cinder blocks and some jelly donuts. I'm going to fix this thing right up.
She's going to suture it right together. So, yeah, that one's just fresh in my mind. So don't, if you know you have a broken bone, don't walk on it. Don't use it. Leave it be. And don't take ibuprofen or any anti-inflammatory with a bleeding ulcer. So yeah, we've got risk management aware of that one and basically have my spine specialist on speed dial. And she knows all the ER precautions. She knows them. Whether or not she acts on them will be a very different story. But yeah, that happened this past week. That That's still cemented. Get it in my mind. Wait, hold on.
Poor lady.
Yeah, the problem with treating my patient population is I can never tell how many people are just different and how many people are demented. But
let's hope your patients don't hear this podcast. That's for sure. Who's got to go?
Oh, I thought PJ had to leave. We're good. Well, I hope not. But at this point,
no, I want you guys to continue to sit cheek to cheek. I think that's cute.
No, I don't. My spine hurts. I'm bulging a disc. I'm bulging a donut in front of you.
See,
that sounds
weird.
Could have
had donuts here.
I tricked you. Turns out the discs in your spine are
really
donuts.
The moral of the story is don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't get old either. I haven't had anyone recommend it to me yet. So Pat, stop that.
Oh,
I'm working on it,
Alex. I remember the case you forgot earlier for the mousetrap. There was like a precedent that you couldn't remember. It was Pesci versus McCulkin.
Pesci versus
that sounds
McCulkin.
Yeah, that sounds right.
God,
yeah, classic case.
Oh my! Hold on, God damn!
Classic case of Home Alone.
Waka waka.
I don't know, Pat, Alex. Did you guys have any more?
Most of mine include drugs and violence. I really don't know. And if I say too much, then it gives away who the client is. It's just,
I agree with Ramon.
So that's why mine are so boring. I mean, I can't.
I don't know. Driving down the middle of the road isn't boring.
Dude, there's so many people who are driven with a 0.3 or better in and around the country and just driven shit over and are on videos and CCTVs. It's not specific enough to identify a human. Sorry.
Do they ever drive well? Surprisingly well.
Is there ever somebody they got pulled over for a brake light?
How well one of my clients got pulled over for having a headlight out, was driving with a 0.28 and
oh my God.
Performed field sobriety tests admirably. Unfortunately, the English language was fairly lost on them. I was trying to find his driver's license, his insurance, his way out of his vehicle. But damned if he couldn't do the one leg stand like a champ at a 0.28. It's like I have spent my whole life working for this point. I'm going to pass these field sobriety tests no matter how shitty I am. But no, they still, because you could tell he was drunk. He couldn't, it's one of those, I'm not as think as you drunk I am, officer. I mean,
missed it by that much. I when you said the English language was lost, I thought it was because he was Polish. Because the highest recorded blood alcohol level that was survived was by a Polish man who was in a car accident, surprise, surprise, who blew a 1.48.
Wow.
He survived the alcohol, but died from injuries and complications related to the car crash later.
Yeah, because his blood was thin as hell and he probably bled out.
Yeah.
His blood was alcohol.
Literally 1.48.
Not a 0.1.
His blood was basically Miller Lite at that point. So
his blood was not just Miller Lite; it was pure alcohol.
It's amazing to me. Doesn't that mean 1.5% of his total blood was alcohol?
Yeah.
That's what that would mean.
It's physically impossible.
Oh my God!
It sounds more like it should be a 0.418.
But I've heard of 0.57 surviving. So I've heard of that.
Yeah, sure.
So that's the type of person vampires would bring to a party.
That's their
insert Bloody Mary joke here.
Yeah. Oh my God damn it! All right, PJ, you're gonna wear out this sound effect. Shut up.
That's my story.
All right, PJ, you're taking off. Yep. Oh, thank God, I can finally not sit this way.
Wait, no, I'm going to take PJ's seat now. I'm going to move over there.
Yeah, all right. Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
All right, get the hell out of here. All right, love you. Bye.
Bye, PJ.
See you, PJ.
Go out into the world. Go forth.
Oh, my back does not like sitting like that. Okay. My discs. Oh, my donuts. Okay, bye. Drive safe. I love you. Give it to me.
I'm going to want it back.
No.
Everyone, do you want a shot?
No.
It's just coffee.
No. I already had coffee.
I can edit this out. It's fine. Or I can leave it in. Whatever's funnier. All right. So
we going to wrap this shit up here, or are we just going to...
We're closing. This is a short episode. It's only 50 minutes so far, even with pre-roll.
Well, what do you want me to... let me think. Family law.
Well, I want
How about the time the guy decided to, like burn the entire every picture of the wife in the wedding album. How about that one? That's a good one.
That was a mistake. How did that go?
I don't know. It never actually came up in the divorce. Somehow it got finalized without being a problem. But I thought that was. Every family picture. It wasn't just the wedding album. He literally took the wife out of every, like, cut her out or burned every picture of in every family album. Yep.
I'm guessing alcohol was involved
during the divorce. No, he's stone cold sober.
Oh, damn! All right, that was a good rage.
One. Anyways, Ramon, come on, tell us something.
I don't know if I really have anything. Like, it's just not.
Oh, you're just too far removed. Now that you just take care of cats all day, you don't give the suppository to your cat
story.
Yeah, I'm just
pets.
happy now. I don't have to deal with this stuff anymore.
Stop sharing my brain.
I just get to hang out in a room and talk to my coworkers who are very nice. And then I make sure a tablet machine keeps running. And then occasionally, people just shove a donut in my face. And I go, this is great.
Hey, this has a speck in it. I think it's bad. Good job, Ramon. Here's a cookie.
It's true. And part of my job is I look at the ointments that we make. And I make sure they're homogeneous and that there's minimal hairs in them. And as long as I say, hey, I count 3 hairs, we should probably remake this. They go, okay, high five. And I go, yes.
Go get a cookie.
Go get a cookie.
Was that a thing? Was it like, hey, there are cookies in the break room.
Yeah.
Go get yourself a cookie.
We had pizza last Friday. So, I caught, a prescription came my way and it was the wrong type of ointment. And I said, hi, this is the wrong one for this cat. And they went, oh, good catch, Ramon. Go get a slice of pizza. And I went, okay. And then I waddled away and had a slice of pizza.
That's good, man. That's good. I did have I did have one more. This was more along the legal side of things. The legality of using a flamethrower to melt the snow in your driveway.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick, has that happened in Minnesota at all? We don't get much snow here in Arizona.
Not around where I'm at do we use flamethrowers really to melt snow. I think that's more of a up north there, hey, type of thing.
Up north there, hey.
Yeah. I don't. People usually use snow blowers, trucks with plows, or 4-wheelers with plows, that kind of thing.
That sounds very normal.
No flamethrowers.
Oh, that's
boring. Probably.
Alex, I don't know if you had any last minute or last tidbits you wanted to add.
No real last tidbits. Just
all right. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll bring this episode to a close. Thank you guys for being here, except PJ, he left early. And thank you, listeners, for joining us. I hope you found this entertaining. Hope you learned something and things you shouldn't do. Unfortunately, I feel like we just gave off a list of things to try, but I feel like don't try this at home episodes.
Oh, meth is not on that list.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't actually do that.
No.
Don't booby trap your house.
And I hope that whoever's listening, that someone kind enough rewards you with cookies and pizza for your good deeds.
For finding a hair in the ointment. It's good, man.
I'm keeping the pets safe. Quality control.
For you keeping Reign of Terror safe.
Well, you sound a lot happier where you're at right now than you were before.
Oh, it's
Smart
amazing.
Corp can go eat it.
Yeah.
Well, what was the company name? Not the one you worked for, the one that we called it.
I don't know. S-Smart.
S-Smart.
Yeah.
S-Smart can go to hell.
S-Smart, that was it.
Get a call from Bruce Campbell.
Umbrella Corporation.
I'd be thrilled if I got a call from Bruce Campbell like, Brucey!
Yeah, no, he's... Oh God, I love how he hasn't stopped being relevant. Anyways, I got to watch the new Evil Dead.
It's spooky.
I hear it's good.
It's
yeah, same.
So,
I heard it was good too.
That being said, follow, subscribe. We're on all major podcast platforms. Follow us on Spotify. Download the videos to show us support. Thank you to... Well, I was going to say to our sponsors. I'm not sure if we have sponsors yet. I'm still working on that. But follow us.
I found a quarter on the ground.
We're sponsored.
Knutson and Casey's still sponsoring. We haven't stopped. We just barely started.
All right. Well, I got to make
another sponsor. You did that one.
I know
that one for the thing for
that
that
was
one
6 months ago. I haven't done anything else yet.
I know you can't barely remember what happened 6 hours ago.
That's true. It's true. I was asleep 6 hours ago. You're right. I don't remember that.
What's past is past. It's important to be in the present.
Yeah, Pat, join us. That being said, stop living in the past. Follow us on social media. We have Facebook. We have the oh my god, the Reddit page. Yeah, you're right. Parent Brain is a thing. Damn. Follow the Reddit page. Post comments. Post favorite episodes. Post ideas of things you want us to talk about, and we will try to accommodate. That being said, thank you for listening and take care.
We love you.
I love you and goodbye. Hasta luego.
Oh, that's a microwave.
next time.
I thought I heard a dial-up internet sound.
A microwave. It's going or the bomb.
Or the bomb. Oh, God.